Remember I told you, your original complexions were blue, green, and red. That's why in the movie Avatar, they showed you this. They showed you the true skin complexions of your ancestors and how the avatars really looked. Who you think they was depicting in this movie, man? Who you think they depicting in this movie Avatar? Us. Look at the details. Look at the piercings in the ears, the gauges. That's us. The locks or braids with crystals on them. Us. She got crystals on her neck. He got crystals around his neck. Them supposed to be locks. Look at this. Look at what she got around her neck. Those are crystals, because that represents how we connected back then. All right? They have always put this shit in the movies. That was depicting us in this movie. All right? They was depicting us through the whole movie. They are soulless beings, so they can't create nothing in Hollywood. They only can replicate what has actually happened. Knowing we didn't know. They showed you how the planet looked in this movie and everything. Look at how many Egyptian paintings that your ancestors left of these blue gods. These were our original pigmentations when we vibrated higher. Okay, now keep in mind, we now are copper because we are vibrating lower. We are breathing in oxygen, which rusts out the body and kills the hydrogen. So now instead of vibrating these beautiful blues and greens and reds, we are copper complexion. And we are only copper still because we are full of carbon. The carbon is what made us blue, red, and green originally. But this is how we look before the atmosphere was drained. Look, that's why they drew so many of the Egyptian gods blue, man. These are our original pigmentations. Anytime you pull up any picture of Osiris, they're going to always show him green because he was green. All right? They're going to always show you Osiris in some type of green form if you kind of look him up. So the reason that Osiris is green right here is because we were on a higher frequency. This represents we were vibrating on the 33rd dimension and higher before these beings came and invaded our planet. Now, right here, when you see them, this copper complexion, this represents after the fall, after they conquered us, after they came in, you know, because they started spreading oxygen in the air. That was part of the original when they raided us, when they ransacked us. They were spraying oxygen. They blew up our crystal towers. They pushed our sun away. Well, our second sun away. Okay, so this represents a change in frequency. A lot of historians don't know that because they're not tapped in like that. So when you go to all these Egyptian paintings and you see them go from green and blue, and then all of a sudden that's what we going back to. Motherfuckers is going back blue and green and red. You know what I'm saying? Because we are going back to breathing hydrogen again. This is why many of you are struggling, having headaches, feeling weird. The atmosphere is basically being cleaned up. You have the Nerubians here cleaning up the skies right now. I keep telling you, planet Nibiru is a planet, a spaceship, and a sun. It looks just like a sun. Some days it's out there, you think it's the sun, and it's not. It's planet Nibiru. What did I tell you we used to breathe, you ancient, you really breathe? Hydrogen. All right? The hydrogen link is right here. You see these little links? These are your double helix strands and your DEA. And all of these are filled with powerful receptors that transmit messages that you get from the sun through your pineal gland. All right? These are the things that give you the ability to perform what they would call superhuman-like abilities. All right? But it's really DEA, deoxyetheric acid, okay? And these lines that connect, this is hydrogen links. All right? And this is what they're showing you right here, hydrogen. You see it? These are your hydrogen links. The reason hydrogen links your double helix strands is because that's what the avatar naturally produces, and that's what we used to naturally breathe in the atmosphere.